UK inflation has jumped to 3.5%, its steepest rise since October 2022. What's driving this sudden spike? Let's break it down. In April 2025, household utility bills surged. The UK energy regulator, Ofgem, raised the energy price cap by 6.4%. Water bills shot up 26%, and council tax increases of 5% hit nearly every household. This triple hit alone accounted for nearly a quarter of the overall inflation increase. At the same time, employers faced higher labor costs. The national living wage rose from £11.44 to £12.21 per hour, in which about $15 to $16. A 6.7% increase, more than twice the inflation rate. National insurance contributions also went up, with employers now paying a higher rate on a wider portion of earnings. These costs are starting to ripple through the economy. Food and drink prices, already high, rose even further. Retailers may be passing on the added burden to consumers. Interestingly, some sectors, like clothing and hospitality, saw price drops, but that's partly due to an Easter timing quirk, making comparisons tricky. Globally, the UK now has the second highest inflation rate among G7 countries. Only Japan is higher. The United States, Germany, and France are all seeing far lower rates. So, what does this mean for interest rates? Despite this jump, the Bank of England is unlikely to raise rates. Why? Because most of these increases were planned and temporary, not signs of runaway inflation. The bank expects inflation to peak at 3.7% in September, then gradually fall to 2% next year. But trade policy could change the story. Global trade tensions or a US policy shift could either cool inflation or reignite it. For instance, if UK tariffs rise in response to US actions, that could make imports pricier and push inflation back up. In summary, UK inflation is up, but not out of control. This surge was driven by regulation and rising wages, not a fundamental overheating. Still, we're entering a volatile phase where every policy decision counts. Thanks for watching.